Woohoo! I'm live! Yay! Let's hear from me and us. Woohoo! Thank you for coming back for another installment of I wonder how much rabbit fur we can get on everything in the house. And the answer is a lot of rabbit fur. I think that's all he does all day long is make more fur to spread around the house. I believe that he believes that we would all be better off all covered in fur. So, sorry I can't share the fur. It is very soft, and as you can tell, it lands on everything. So here we are with trinomials, and we're just going to keep factoring these. And I've got to warn you that no matter how many I show you, this is not a technique. This is not a topic in math which you can learn by watching. The only way to learn this is to practice. So you'll notice that I gave you approximately 400 million homework problems. And that is because you really need to practice these. And the weird thing is I'm going to say, you are welcome to ask me for more homework. If you'd like more homework, please ask. I will give you more of these to do. So we can come up with lots and lots because you want to practice tons of these. Those of you going on in math, like if you're going on and you know you're going on to say calculus, you really have to get these down. So you're going to have this year, this semester, and then Math 60 to practice them. And then we're going to expect that by your third semester of algebra, you are ready to go and you're pretty good at these. So let's get going. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is not too bad. X squared minus x minus 7. So that's pretty exciting. So I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to split up the x squared. Actually, I'm going to make it bigger because I can't see it. There we go. X squared is x times x. Minus 7. That's a tricksy fellow. Minus 7 times 1. But we can also do 7 times negative 1. So even though these two are the same pair, 7 and 1, because it's negative, I could put the minus on the 7 or I could put the minus on the 1. So it makes 2 different options. Okay, so let's try x minus 7, x plus 1, x plus 7, x minus 1. Are there any other ways to multiply to get 7? No, I don't think so. So I think we're good. Those of you who are trying to shortcut are currently going, wait a minute, what's going on? And the answer is, yeah, what's going on with this one? X squared plus x minus 7x minus 7 is x squared minus 6x minus 7. That's not it. Okay. This one, x squared minus x plus 7x minus 7. That's x squared plus 6x minus 7. That's also not it. What happens if you try all the possibilities and none of them work? It means that this is a prime polynomial. Now, this, like many other things that your professors will tell you throughout your life, is a lie. This is a big, big fat lie. This is not a prime polynomial. However, this polynomial is really hard to factor when you're in Math 40. So it turns out all polynomials can be factored, but in order to learn to factor this one, you're going to have to study a lot of other things. So we're going to have to get through all the way through everything in Math 40 to something called the quadratic formula. And then in this case, we're also going to have to get through something in Math 60 called complex numbers. So for us right now, this counts as prime. In a couple of semesters, this will not be prime anymore. So this is only prime because we don't know how to otherwise factor it. Does that make sense? So it's a little bit of a lie. It's a good lie, though, for right now. Okay. Woohoo. I feel like I need trumpets for this next part. We're about to graduate to a much different kind of trinomial. This, for number 5, trinomial, this is where things get complicated. So for this one, and if I use trial and error, Trial and error is what it's called when I go like this. I go 3x times x. So 3x squared is 3x times x. And negative 8, let's see. Negative 8 times 1. Or negative 1 times 8. Negative 4 times 2. Negative 2 times 4. But something interesting happened. Notice how these two don't match anymore. Before they matched, x and x. Now we're into 3x and x. That means we have to look at not just negative 8 and 1, but 1 and negative 8, the other order. Negative 1 and 8, 8 and negative 1. Negative 4 and 2, 2 and negative 4. Negative 2 and 4, 4 and negative 2. So the trial and error method would look like this. 3x minus 8, x plus 1. 3x plus 1, x minus 8. 3x minus 1, x plus 8. 3x plus 8, x minus 1. 3x minus 4, x plus 2. 3x plus 2, x minus 4. 3x minus 2, x plus 4. 3x plus 4, x minus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 possibilities. Now, the good news is once you write them all down and start multiplying them out, a couple things will happen. One is you're going to be practicing FOIL. You're going to get really good and really fast at FOIL if you do it this way. So this is like, it's like doing your reps in the weight room. Your brain is going to get really big and strong. The bad news is this is going to be very frustrating for a very long time, because when you just start out, you're going to pick all the one. You're allowed to start anywhere you want. So like I could try here. I could be like, okay, this is going to be 3x squared minus 3x plus 8x minus 8. Is this going to match? I need 10 in the middle. I'm going to get, 5. This is not it. Nope. So what's going to happen is in the beginning, you're going to really struggle and it's going to be very frustrating. So let's see. Let me try this one. Just, I don't know why this one. So I get f is 3x squared, right? Outer is minus 12x. Inner plus 2x. Last, minus 8. Okay, this is 3x squared minus 10x minus 8. Is that what I wanted? Oh, it's close. This has a minus 10. I want a plus 10. Okay, so let's look at this one. I need to find one that looks just like this, but the signs are different. I want 3x minus 2x plus 4. That's this one down below. Let's try that. 3x squared plus 12x minus 2x minus 8. Did it work? That's it. It's right there. That's the one we're looking for. So that's called trial and error. And again, like I said, for most people, when you just start out, you're going to make the list. You're going to do all of them. It'll be the last one that's actually the one that works. And so it's easy to get frustrated. So first off, I'm going to take this little guy and I'm going to say this one is going to be on the next page. I'm coming in, I'm saying, I don't have room for this one. So this was trial and error. All of this was trial and error. And now I want to do the AC method for you and show you what it looks like. It is a little bit weird. It's artificial. It's a special kind of formula. And it works really well. A lot of people really love it. I am less thrilled with it because when I've seen students use it, they don't get exceptionally good at it. Like you never really get really fast. Whereas with the trial and error method, you zoom. You just zoom, zoom, zoom. So by the time you get to calculus, you can do these in your head. With the AC method, you can't ever really do them in your head. So it's kind of a trade-off there. But this is, and I will absolutely scan this for you. When you want to factor trinomial, ax squared plus bx plus c, you're going to write a, b, and c, then coefficients first off. Okay. Now you'll notice it's called the AC method. This is to help you remember. You multiply a and c. Then you look at b. And you do something that we were doing on the previous page with these notes. You're going to try to find a number, two numbers, which when they are multiplied, they give you a times c. And when they're added, they give you b. And then you're going to split up the polynomial that way. So let me show you. You're all like, what? What the what? Okay. So I've got 3x squared plus 10x minus 8. So a is 3. B is 10, C is negative 8. First thing, A times C is 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. You want to find two numbers that multiply to give you negative 24. B is 10. Those same numbers have to add to 10. Okay, so do 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 do. So, for example, one thought might be if you have to multiply to negative 24, maybe it's negative 6 and 4, but then they don't add to 10. So this is what you got to do. You sit over here. Can you see this? Yeah. Negative 24 times 1. Negative 12 times 2, negative 8 times 3, negative 6 times 4, negative 3 times 8, negative 2 times 12, negative 1 times 24. So those are my possibilities. We'll take a look over here. Negative 24 times 1, negative 12 times 2, negative 8 times 3, negative 6 times 4, negative 3 times 8. Right, I made a list of all of the numbers which when multiplied together give me negative 24. And then when I add them, negative 24, so multiply and then add. When I add them, this gives me negative 23. When I add these, it gives me negative 10. Negative 8 plus 3, negative 5. Negative 6 plus 4, negative 2. Negative 3 plus 8, 5. Negative 2 plus 12, 10. Negative 1 plus 24, 23. So we're looking for two numbers when multiplied give me negative 24 and when added give me 10. And I look down here and I go, oh, wait. Negative 2 times, so negative 2 times 12 gives me negative 24. Negative 2 plus 12 equals 10. Okay, let me see if I can do this without smearing. There's the 10 that we found right there. There we go there. And then the multiplication, that's here. There we go. Ooh, that one all, I got so excited with my highlighter, it all went wonky. Sorry. You know, sometimes math is a party and you can't hold back. So the two numbers are negative 2 and 12. So now what? Because I'm like, oh my gosh, now what? Well, so now you take the 3x squared plus 10x minus 8. And you're going to write the 3x squared and you're going to write the minus 8. And in the place of the 10, you're going to write negative 2x plus 12x from these two numbers. See the negative 2 and the 12? Negative 2 and 12. And then we're almost done, really. And then we're going to factor out common factors. So common factors here, x times 3x minus 2. Common factor here is 4 plus 4 times 3x minus 2. So that's x plus 4, 3x minus 2. Oh man, that was a long problem. What was the correct answer up above? 3x minus 2 times x plus 4. We got the same answer, just a different order. So this is the AC method. So far, so good? Woohoo! Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say I'm going to stop this video now because we're right around 15 minutes, and I will do this last one, number 6. Absolutely, positively will be the very first one we do, the only thing we do in the next video. Okay, I will write that down. We will be doing this next. So if you want to get started, try this on your own, give it a try, and then crank up the video, and we'll have a big old trinomial party. It's party time, maybe. Woohoo! That didn't work.